Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Hello, person watching. Hello. Hello. What how's your day been, person watching? I got this, by the way. I've been playing Yakuza. Hello. Hello, Genesis. How are you? Come on. I always do this, but hello. How are you? Oh, there's 3 people watching. Oh, hello, everyone. I'm okay. How are you? You doing all right? What's some music you've been listening to lately? Fiona Apple. Oh, she's pretty good. Yeah, Fiona Apple's pretty good. Like my favorite album she did is probably Win the Pawn. Like I think Fetch the Bolt Cutters was one of my favorites of last year for a while, but it kind of grew off of me. I mean, I still enjoy it, but I think Win the Pawn is still probably the best thing she's did. Probably like Fast as You Can. That's probably my favorite song she did, if I had to say. Just I think that album's just really like pretty. Just has a really unique sound to it. A really interesting form of like piano rock and stuff. What's your favorite by her? Like favorite album? I'm a fan of Title. Oh, that's the one that has Criminal on it, right? Yeah, yeah. And I don't think I listened to that album all the way through, but I know that song Criminal though. And I do have the CD though, because my mom gave it to me because she used to own it. Hmm. Yeah, I might check Title out. I think it's the only one out of her only album, but well, actually, I've listened to 3 albums by her. I've listened to um, the Idler Wheel, Win the Pawn, and Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Those are the 3 I listened to by her. Maybe I'll check Tidal out though. What do you think of Fetch the Bolt Cutters? And she's also a really good songwriter too, actually. She's pretty consistent as well. I love it. That's what got me into her. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying it's the best thing she ever did. It's probably, I'd put it as the 3 I've heard. Like, I'd say it's my 3rd favorite. I think it's really good, but I don't think it's like. I think Idler Wheel and Win the Pawn are better personally. That's just me though, but I think I like Idler Wheel a tiny bit more than it. But I think Win the Pawn's like definitely her best in my eyes. I think usually when an artist drops something, I get like really into it, and then it. Do you like Joanna Newsom? Yeah, I like her. I don't listen to her as much as I'd like to, but I enjoy her music though. I think my favorite album she did is probably Have One on Me. If I had to say, that's probably my favorite she did. I think she's married to one of the guys from what's that group called? That one comedy group. Oh, it is. Yeah, he's married to one of the guys from Lonely Island, Andy Samberg. Did you know that? Yeah, she's married. I thought that was interesting. Because I mean, I'm not that big on the Lonely Island, but yeah, it is pretty different. It's interesting to know that though. But yeah, her music's good. I like the album. I don't know. It's called YS or Yes. I don't know. But I think Have One on Me is probably my favorite she did. It's a really long album though. I think it's like 2 hours. And her music isn't on Spotify. It's on Google Music though. I probably want to listen to her music more though. But I like her though. I like her music. Her music's really like peaceful. She's kind of like a cellist. I like well, not my opinion. She uses like a harp, right? So I actually like music with harps, especially like hip hop or electronic music. I mean, she's not that, but like with like Flying Lotus and stuff like that, and like jazz music that has harps, like Aretha Franklin. But why did I say Aretha Franklin? I mean, Alice Coltrane. My bad. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, Aretha Franklin's a completely different genre. I don't know why I said Aretha Franklin. Alice Coltrane is what I meant, because she plays a harp, like she's John Coltrane's wife. Yeah, her harp music is very relaxing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like the music with harps. What music have you been listening to lately? Let's see. So I have been listening to. I've been trying to check out some releases from this year. I've been listening to Black Country New Road a lot. They did this live stream I thought was really great. The song Basketball Shoes, I've been listening to that a lot. And there's a South Korean artist called Paranu I've been listening to, and also this artist from Spain, Maria Arnold, Marcel Beges or something like that. And then Genesis Owusu. And let's see. Let me think of some stuff I've been listening to that's not from this year. I've been listening to an album I produced for one of my friends, like one of my in real life friends. Oren goes by the name Oren Cage. The album's called Women with Attitude, but I produced it for him. I mean, I didn't do anything musical wise, but I critique things and let him know what he needed to change and all that stuff. That type of producing. I didn't make the music. I had a very tiny sliver involvement in the songwriting, but that's it. And then let's see. I think of some artists I've been listening to lately that are not from this year. Let me think. I've been listening to The Cure a lot lately. I've been listening to let me see. Trying to some more I've been listening to a lot. I think I've been listening to Kira Bonito more often than I usually do too. I've been trying to check out some stuff by Squid because I'm really excited for their their debut album coming up. And then let's see, kind of been listening to Coil a lot lately too. It's another artist I've been listening to a lot lately. And let's see, Sophie, since she passed away, rest in peace. I've been kind of listening to her music. I don't know. It's kind of let's see. I've been kind of listening to some Mac Miller too. That's all that kind of comes to mind. I've been listening to lately. What about you? What's some other artists besides Fiona Apple and Joanna Newsom? Oh, and also I think Kate Bush. She's another one I've been listening to a lot lately too. What about you? Bjork, I just been recently listening to Homogenic. Yeah, Homogenic's pretty good. I think I prefer Vespertine though, but Bjork is probably my favorite female musician, if I had to say. Homogenic's my second favorite she did, but Vespertine is actually one of my favorite albums ever. Is Vespertine. That album's incredible. Like, you should definitely listen to that one too. But Homogenic's really good. I just think Vespertine's better in my opinion. I think Vespertine's like really pretty. Post is my favorite she did. Post is probably my third favorite she did. Post is good too. I don't like it as much as Homogenic or Vespertine, but Post is really good too. I think it's a lot more accessible. But Post is good. And then Debut is really good too. And then that Volnakura she did as well is pretty good. I think Medula is like her most experimental thing she did. It's like all tried made for like human voice or something. It's almost like almost kind of like a proto NOTM, like on the moon, almost. If that makes sense. Which is your favorite year of music? Probably the year 2000. And then it was 1997 for a while, but I think the year 2000 is probably my favorite year for music. A lot of really good albums came out in the year 2000, but yeah, 1997 is a really good year for music too. 1997 is actually the year I was born. What about you? What's your favorite year for music? I love 2000s music a lot. Yeah, I'd say my favorite decade for music is probably the 90s and the 2000s, if I had to say. But yeah, the 2000s has a lot of good music. I'd say my favorite decade for music, though, is probably the 90s. I have to go by. All right. Well, it was good talking to you, Genesis. I'll see you. I hope to see you next stream. It's good talking to you. Have a good night. Hello, other two people watching. How are you? Hello, person that's watching. What's up? Anything you'd like to talk about? Any artists you'd recommend me, or groups you've been listening to lately, or okay. What? Is there anything you would like to talk about, person watching? Ah, there. Okay, in 10 minutes, if there's still no activity, I will end the stream, but I won't delete it though, because there was quite a lot of interaction at the beginning. So, but just letting you guys know. So, in 10 minutes, if there's still no, um, like, if there's no activity in 10 minutes, I'll end it. I won't delete it though. So, just letting you know. Okay, in about 5 minutes, there's still no activity. I will end the stream, but I will not delete it. Just letting you guys know. Oh, there's two people watching. Hello, other person watching. How are you? Anything you'd like to talk about or ask me? Like, how are you doing? What's some music you've been listening to lately? Anything you'd like to ask me or talk about or anything you know? Okay, so about 1 minute, if there's still no activity, I will end the stream, but I will not delete it. Just letting you guys know. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream now. It was good talking to you guys, and you guys have a good night. See you next stream. So, all right, bye, guys.